Um, who else? I'm trying to think of some more. Um, Celebrities, period, right? Influencers, celebrities, all of that. And you see the comments and the negative shit, even when it's positive, that comes their way. You gotta take that on the chin, right? Because sometimes niggas just talk just to talk. Twitter fingers. Drake said it, Twitter fingers, right? I can't do it, Twitter fingers. I can't move my fingers like that. Twitter fingers, right? You can't do nothing about it. Because low-key, some of those motherfuckers are bots. And I remember when I first started our Instagrams and our social medias for our podcast and shit, and we started getting negative comments, which wasn't a lot. We don't really get a lot of negative comments. But when we do, I just look at them and I'm like, oh, okay. Thank you. We appreciate, because you came into my space and you want to try to disrupt peace, but you ain't nobody. You behind you're not going to do anything. So again, I'm looking at Lizzo like, why are you crying? I get it, but why are you crying? And then my thing is, this. You won 3 Grammys off of this. It ain't my fault if I'm out here getting loose. Rather blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice. And Lizzo got a lot of juice. So I'm sorry that I cannot be empathetic to you sitting here crying and then going on Good Morning America. This is where I was like, Lizzo, what? She's like, oh, it's racist, it's fatphobic, and I just feel like, black women and everything like that. Now, I seen this on the Armand Wiggins show. Shout out to Armand. And I think he had a good point. Because as fans of Lizzo, or as fans of any artist, when you see the switch up, you automatically like, what the? Hold up, switch up one more time. Try it again. Let me see what you just did there. And he said, like, hold up. You weren't thinking about black women when your ass was showing your ass? Literally. You was thinking about getting them sales. And here's the thing. Just like Kanye, who has not put out Donda after giving it like, what, 2 release dates? And I've heard through the grapevine that niggas have streamed Donda as well. I can't give you that tip or info, right? Because that's closed caption information. But I've heard through the grapevine that people are listening to Donda. And I ain't talking about just, your influencers. I'm talking about regular degular niggas that I know that are listening to Donda. Okay? Now, I'm like, Kanye's always done it. Kanye always be like on some bullshit. We get that. Lizzo, you don't be like this. So the fact that you switch up your whole shit, I'm thinking you about to come like, yo, thank y'all for loving on the song and shit like this and yada yada. Because in none of her lives since today, like, do we have a Lizzo that's been unconfident in herself? Right? And then playing on the unconfidence. It's when you can see. It's when you can literally see it. And I don't like it. I'm not here for it. Don't play on my heartstrings like that. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if I'm a consumer invested into your shit. Don't play on my heartstrings like that. That's like me switching up the whole flow of this shit and niggas being like, hold the fuck up. What? That's not even you, nigga. We know you. Lizzo. Unless that was just having that persona just to have it, then I'm like, because I was really, really rooting for you and being like, yo, you show that. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not like you out here just being reckless with it, because I've seen a lot of women, big women, who are reckless with it, and that shit ain't cute. You understand? Like, I mean, just not cute. But I feel like Lizzo has a sex appeal where she can do that. She has a sex appeal. Let's keep it real. Some big women just don't have it. They don't have the sex appeal to do it. And that's okay. For real. That's okay. But when you have somebody like Lizzo is telling you that's okay, listen, that's somebody for you. But then when she switches up like this, but like I said, there's so many other big women before her who have done this shit. There are models who are doing this shit. Killing the runways. Killing the photography. Killing it. Showing all their glory. All their sexiness. You understand what I'm saying? And niggas is loving on them. Not talking about them. Because if you talk about them in front of their face, they probably gonna slap you. And you're probably going to be knocked out cold for the next 2 days. She'll wake you up for some butter biscuits, but your ass probably going to be knocked out for the next 2 days. All I'm saying is, Lizzo, for me, you didn't need to switch it up so fucking quick. Like, you probably have a push from your label and all that stuff, but I'm just saying, you just didn't have to go that route. To make it seem like people just are hating and just this and that. For me, I'm looking at all of the shit, and they saying the same shit that they said to you or saying now. Oh, take this off our page. Oh, delete this. Like you had Instagram and Facebook get involved. That's what I'm talking about. You had Instagram and Facebook get involved to cut your fucking comments off. Deleting pages and shit. You know how many niggas are sitting here getting hate messages and hate comments on a regular basis? Just for being black. Huh? Just for being a woman. Huh? Just for sitting here being something other than the fucking norm. The wahite. Huh? Anybody who is anybody is getting it in these streets. You ain't no fucking example, Lizzo. Anybody is getting it in these streets. Beyonce still gets it in these streets. What is you saying? But she come back fire every time. She just dropped the fucking Ivy Park. Yo, it's like listen. This is how I know you that shit. When niggas talk shit about you, and it don't matter which industry you in, it don't matter. You can do this. You can be a musician, doctor, lawyer, hell. Your ass be working out today. When niggas talk shit about you and you have the courage to sit here and say, okay, keep talking. And you gonna watch me work. And you drop something like bow and niggas like, oh shit. All they can do is keep on talking shit. You keep dropping shit to make their jaw drop. Lizzo, you've been making niggas' jaws drop ever since you came to the mainstream game. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep making them jaws drop. Both of them. For real. Because, like I said, the switch up, like a lot of people calling you the mammy, you getting the Instagram, it's not a good look. From what we understand and what we know as fans, it's not a good look. I love you, Liz. But I just feel like, come on now, especially, it's just too many of the contradicting elements for you to be sitting there crying. Okay? I ain't never seen Cardi B cry on none of her lives. I'm sorry. And Cardi B's not Lizzo. I get it. But Lizzo's showing that ass like Cardi B, okay? Shaking that ass like Cardi B, okay? Putting that thong on like Cardi B, okay? And posting the picture. Once you post a picture, you should know in your mind, like, okay, a lot of niggas gonna like this shit. Some niggas are gonna be in the comments and hate this shit. I don't give a fuck. I like it because when you post it for yourself. That's what it's supposed to be. But you going out here and just sitting here and just letting you're crying for what? That's the title of this goddamn episode. You're crying for what? Literally, you're going on live to cry for what? For album sales? For all right, I'm over it. My blood pressure going high. Okay, cause it's just a lot. Y'all just doing too much. I love you, Lizzo, but listen, and don't let people force you to do some shit. Like it's been reports like she wanted to lose weight and everything. Do what you want to do. You want to lose a few pounds? Go lose a few pounds, Lizzo. Huh? Don't let these niggas force you into something. Just because you're in the mainstream, they need you, Liz. You have the remember that you have the talent. You have it. Do not let these motherfuckers get you in your head in those label meetings and everything, thinking that you have to do something that you don't have to do. But maybe you're contractually, liable to have to do those shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all let me know your thoughts. All right.